Been a busy few days down the garage, cleaning up a lot of the old metal work on the Mini. Today, we're going to get into replacing a nice piece of metal. We're going to put this sheet in, which is, well, it's like an inner sill, bottom of the inner companion bins that goes along that edge there. I've spent a lot of time, more time than I was expecting, actually cleaning up this edge and getting it straight. Mike's been advising quite a lot and he's been really helpful. And we're super grateful for his input. I think without him, I wouldn't have got such a good finish. Well, I wouldn't have had such a good start, let's say. I'm nowhere near finished, but I think we can see where we're going. Standard we're going to get on this build. It's a slow, laborious process, but we're getting there. We're doing little bit by little bit. As you can see, there's a lot of holes. Started pulling this section apart, and it's clear that I'm going to need some fresh panels. There's stuff here I can't fabricate. These companion bin apertures, we could do it, but the amount of time and effort it would take versus the price that they are, I think the €100, something like that, £100 for this side panel, which it'd take me hours to fabricate that, plus the cost of steel. So I'm just going to order them. Yeah, some other bits need coming out. This section needs coming out, but I'm going to get this welded in first. This is my starting point today. Probably start taking this section out and then start pulling this bit apart so that we can start working on that side. I want to clean up this. Once we close this up, that's the last time we're going to see this, so we've got good access underneath right now. I might try and get some colour on it so it's a similar colour to the finish. So it's got some nice fresh paint. Get rid of this mess on there and see what we can get done. As you can see what we're working with there. Nice and close. Mike did say he'd probably try and get it closer if he was being perfect about it. It's pretty close. There's only one area that might not be close enough, and it's this one, but it's pretty damn close. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to start by putting a little plug weld underneath here, just to get to tie in that height, and then I'll start at one end, do the other, in the middle, and spot weld to spread the heat around, just splitting the gap every time. And then when they're about an inch apart, all the spot welds, I can seam fill along the entirety. But again, I'll spread the weight around. Mike told me if I don't spread the weight, if I start on that end, for example, and work that way, you'll find that this end will buckle in and there'll be an overlap. So we really want to obviously avoid that. We've spent a lot of time cutting that panel in. So the last thing I want to do is mess it up on the welding. Let's see what we can do. spot welds, plug welds, I don't know what they are, welds, just to secure it on. I'm going to keep splitting that gap, spreading the heat across the panel so I can minimise the warping and distortion. That's what I've been advised. And then when they're about an inch apart, I'll just fill them up with a full seam weld, and then we'll clean that off with the flappy paddle. But as you can see underneath, we've got decent penetration for the most part. And again, once I clean it up, this isn't pretty at all, that looks like crap, but it's holding, and I'll clean it up and I can go over it again if it needs it. I'm more than happy to do that. I don't claim to be a welding expert. I'm really not a welding. I'm a very welding novice. But I think we'll get it on there and we'll get enough weld on. It can always be redone if I don't do a good job. That's what I'm here for. I'm learning. And I'm quite happy. Flap disc over that, clean it up, see if there's any daylight coming through. Not too disappointed with that, it's quite nice. Let me know in the comments below. That's another step closer to saving this little mini Moke. There's a few more videos coming and I hope you'll stick with us. Thanks for watching the channel. Please like and subscribe. If you'd like your car featured on Reader's Drives, we'd love to film you. We'd love to see you. If you're either in the south of France or in West Yorkshire, message us. See you next time.